A Lumberton store was robbed and only 2 suspects have been found and arrested.
And is Governor Roy Cooper trying to fix his reputation after the so-called HB2 compromise?
These stories and more coming up on Carolina News Today.
Carolina News Today is brought to you in part by the Wing Company of Pembroke, serving award-winning wings fresh, not frozen. Live entertainment weekly, 703 West 3rd Street in Pembroke. 10% discount for students and teachers every day. TheOriginalWingCo.com.
A Court of Appeals judge resigns a month before retirement, and an openly gay judge has been appointed. Judge Douglas McCullough resigned from the Court of Appeals over the weekend. This was a month before he reached the mandatory retirement age of 72. Governor Cooper appointed openly gay Judge John Airwood to the North Carolina Court of Appeals Monday. According to the Robesonian newspaper, the decision to appoint an openly gay judge could ease the angered gay rights advocates over the controversial HB2 compromise. Community advocate Dr. Robert Canada says McCullough was a positive move forward in North Carolina.
It will set a precedent, right? So therefore, with Judge Arrowhead being appointed to that seat, that it should open the doors for other conversations to be had about who's appointed to certain seats that represent all of North Carolinians. Okay, it's a great moment in North Carolina history to have its first openly gay North Carolina Court of Appeals judge to sit and to speak on behalf of, again, of all North Carolinians.
UNCP held their 9th annual Entrepreneurship Summit last week. The day-long event featured information, speakers, a resource fair, business leaders, and a business idea competition. It was held in the Entrepreneurship Incubator down the road from UNCP's campus. According to the Robesonian newspaper, the summit provided tons of resources and inspiration to nourish new opportunities.
UNCP continues to expand with the new building on campus. CNT reporter Sayla Lobin has the story.
Last week, students, faculty, staff, and community members came out for the grand opening ceremony of the Brave Health Center. Chancellor Cummings, along with several donors, cut the ribbon to kick off the celebration. Guest speakers, including SGA President Logan John and Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs Dr. Schaefer, made remarks about the school's history and how well it's grown over the years. Chancellor Cummings thanked everyone who was involved with the project. He says he's excited to see students benefit from the services provided.
It's not so much about the building, it's what the building can do. And what this building is going to be able to do is it was designed in a way that we can combine the physical with the emotional. And when I was practicing medicine, the statistic at that time was that 50% of patients who come into your office have an emotional component to their illness. And if you don't deal with that, you're probably not going to take care of their high blood pressure or their diabetes or whatever else it is that you're taking care of. You've got to take care of that emotional component as well. And so having the wisdom with this building is that the first floor is that physical component, the top floor is the emotional component.
After the ceremony, guests were given refreshments and a tour of the facility. Director of Student Health Services, Ms. Cora Bullard, says some of the changes include new rooms, a serenity garden, and new computers available for students.
The new building we have, when you first walk into the waiting area, you have 3 computers. The students can actually go up to those computers and eventually they're going to be able to check themselves in. They're going to be able to go up and say what they're here for, and then that would automatically go to the staff and let the staff know somebody's sitting outside waiting for them. The students can also waive their insurance on those computers, and they also can fill out health information and health forms as well.
The Brave Health Center is now open for students. Its service hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. For Carolina News Today, I'm Sayla Lobin.
Last week, the AD Gallery presented work of their graduating students. The art department has a total of 8 students graduating this semester. Each artist explored the experience we know to be life through culture, nature, or the connection between both. The exhibition combined traditional media such as painting, drawing, with more recent developments such as video and digital media.
The festival at Old Main, sponsored by the Office of Student Involvement and Leadership and Center for Student Success, had a great turnout on Saturday, April 22nd. It's an event that brought together faculty, staff, students, and the community. Everyone was asked to bring their friends and family to experience this tradition out on the quad. They had giveaways and free food for everyone to enjoy.
UNCP Spring Commencement's keynote speaker has been chosen. The Chief Judge of the South Carolina Court of Appeals will deliver the keynote address. Judge James Lockme graduated from what was then Pembroke State University in 1971. He was elected to the Court of Appeals in 2008 and as Chief Judge in 2016 after serving 18 years as Circuit Court Judge. Approximately 680 degrees will be given out during the ceremony.
Spirit of the Carolinas Marching Band will be having color guard auditions Saturday, April 29th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. outside Moore Hall. Previous guard experience is required. For more information, contact color guard instructor Mary Tardif at marytardif22@gmail.com.
A retail store in Lumberton was robbed, and the 2 suspects have been charged. Juan French and Keyshawn Ford are charged with armed robbery, 2 counts of kidnapping, and assault on a female, just to name a few. Each man was placed under a secured $70,000 bond. According to the Robesonian newspaper, the men entered the Family Dollar on Pine Log Road, waving a firearm and demanding money. One of them also kicked a woman in the head and stole her cell phone. Lawmen are searching for the others involved.
State health officials are encouraging North Carolinians to protect themselves against sexually transmitted diseases. This is a part of Sexually Transmitted Diseases Awareness Month, observed in April. An estimated 36,800 people live with HIV in North Carolina, with 3,400 people unaware of their infection. Officials say individuals can take these measures to protect themselves and their partners using condoms, limiting or eliminating drug and alcohol use, talking honestly and openly with your healthcare provider, and considering whether medication that can lower the chances of HIV is a good option for you.
UNCP Track and Field comes home with a major win.
And baseball breaks records over the weekend.
Sports are up next with Deja Dykes.
Postseason awards are rolling in for the softball team as Jamie Johnson and Abby Walters were both awarded with PBC All-Conference honors. This is the 5th straight season 2 Braves have been named to the All-Conference team. Johnson earned her first team honors, while Walters was awarded with second team honors. Johnson led the PBC in batting averages, and Abby Walters was ranked second in the Peach Belt with 54 runs scored. Baseball had a perfect weekend on the diamond, including a rare 4-game series sweep against Coker. The victory pushed the Braves' winning streak to 14, earning a school record. The Braves played at home against Coker on Saturday with a 13-1 and 16-1 win. The following day, the Braves traveled to Coker, where they captured an 8-0 and 2-1 victory. Recently, the Braves snapped their winning streak with a loss against Lenora Rhine. The Braves will continue the regular season when they play their rival Armstrong State this weekend. In track and field, the men's team captured their first Peach Belt Conference championship this past weekend. Both Dylan Perry and Silas Kipkoek earned event titles. The women's team grabbed a second-place finish, earning their best finish in the 5-year history of the championships. Gianna Cube was awarded the PBC Women's Field Athlete of the Year, and Kelsey Sheldon was named the PBC Women's Freshman Field Athlete of the Year. The Braves will travel to Iowa April 27th and 29th when they compete in the Drake Relays. The 4th annual Golden Braves Award was held earlier this week, where Matt Davis and Jasmine Senecal Guzman took home top honors. Both athletes earned Student Athlete of the Year. Head football coach Shane Richardson was awarded the Dan Kinney Coach of the Year award. Faculty Athletics Representative Dr. Stuart Thomas was honored with the Changing Lives Through Education Award, while Dr. Robin and Rebecca Cummins were the recipients of the Braves Club Members of the Year award. More than 400 coaches, staff, and student athletes attended the event. The 5th annual Braves Club Cash Bash was a success this year, with the event projected to raise around $95,000 toward the Braves Club General Scholarship Fund. There was more than 300 donors present and 400 attendees in total. The event was the largest fundraising event for UNCP athletics. Last year, the Cash Bash raised $71,000, and this year it shattered that total. This scholarship helps sports programs that are in critical need. And that's it for sports. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Deja. This is our last episode of the semester.
Yes, it is, and I'm graduating, so this is my last episode.
Well, congratulations, and congratulations to sports anchor Deja Dykes, sports producer Ashley Wood, and director Jonas Kibrit.
And also floor manager George Yandel and switcher Charles Tyner as well. We will miss you.
See you all next semester.